Hey everyone, this is Beth, and this channel is all about facing our fears, making more money with less time, and hopefully saying goodbye to your 9 to 5 forever. So today I'm going to be discussing RV rentals and could this be a good fit for you? So my husband and I have owned a Ram ProMaster 3500 2022 for 3 years. And it has been really life-changing. Opened our eyes to the way that we could make money in way different ways that nobody ever taught us how to do. So can you start your very own RV rental business? Let's get into it. First of all, fuck yeah, you can. And I wouldn't wait like another second or watch another video before you let yourself just go for it. My husband and I are nothing special. We just decided to finally have the guts to purchase a van and put it on the market without knowing how the fuck to do a single thing. Now, the hardest part of all was just doing that one thing, purchasing the vehicle, because it was scary, right? It is scary. But if you already have a van or RV, you can use that, or just go to the lot and buy one. So the hardest part also was to learn the ins and outs of the camper itself, how to use it, how to list it on all of the rental platforms like RVZ, RVshare, and Good Sam and Outdoorsy. All of those. That was difficult. Getting professional pictures, that was just time consuming. And then outfitting the whole van. It cost a little bit because we got these really nice privacy shades, which cost like $800, and I didn't really want to spend any more money, but I did it. That was the hardest part. Now it is so super plug and play. I can run the business from literally anywhere I am. And my husband too, because we both get notifications of any bookings. And then if guests communicate with us, it's a text. We hear it. We have our phones with us all the time. The first year or two that we had the van, I cleaned it because I'm a stay-at-home mom and there's no reason I couldn't clean the van. And I also met with the guests for the first 2 years as well. Like, they came, I gave them the full tutorial, van tour and how to use it in person. And I also, when they returned it, I met them and did the key exchange, blah, blah, blah. Now, that was awesome for me learning how to be one with my van, to be with it, to know the ins and outs. You know what I mean? You need to know your van if you're gonna get one of these, right? Because your guests are gonna need to know also how to use your van. And for you to be able to provide insanely good customer service, you gotta know it, okay? So, third year, this is our third year, we decided to hire a cleaner, my beloved friend, our Airbnb house manager, also our van manager now. She is awesome and committed and fully thorough, and she has made my life so much easier. It's literally cut my time with the van by 3/4. And I love that. Because yes, at the beginning, you can totally clean your van. You can go ahead and clean the van for the rest of eternity if you want to do that. It's your choice, but 100%, I would hire somebody. We pay her $100 per cleaning and $25 per hour when she has to do anything extra, because sometimes here and there, some other things come up which she needs to handle. So that's another tip. Now, we went out and we bought a $105,000 brand new camper van, which I would never take back in a million years because it has at least more than paid for itself each month. We are normally getting double what our actual payments are each month and sometimes more. So 100%, I would do it again and again. But if I could go back in time, I would also change it up a little bit. My big tip to you, pay $50,000 to $70,000 for a nice, shining, beautiful 4-person van that seats and has 4 seat belts. It can hold more people and it can sleep more people, which means more bookings. And also that you can use it on the times that you want to, or that it's not booked, which is such a cool thing. Now, the reason why I say that is because we could just make more in profit if we had spent half of the amount that we bought the van for. So that just means more money in our pocket. And so I would highly recommend that. Another thing is when you go ahead and get going on this, you need to make sure that you are thorough with your listing, that you take beautiful photos, that you make sure that it has like cozy touches and the things that you would want in a van just to provide for your guests, because that's going to reflect in your guests' experience and your reviews, which are so important. When it comes down to guest communication, you need to remember that when you get a camper van or RV, I'm using that word interchangeably, that when you get a van, you are in customer service, okay? You need to make sure that if your guest has a question, even if you think that it's stupid, which sometimes comes up, you need to honor them and just recognize that that's not their van and they have a genuine question that they need to be answered, and you need to answer it right away. Now, we get these guest communications through our phone. It's like a text. You get it. When you see it, you answer it, okay? You don't set the phone down and just wait for you to get around to it. No, this is your business. It's gonna take like 2 seconds, and just deal with it and be kind and friendly and never passive aggressive. You need to create a great customer experience and know that you are somebody that they can speak to, like on a nice level. Like, be genuine with them. Come on. So that's also something so important. Okay, what else? This is scalable, which is awesome. You can come to find out that it is super easy to get an RV loan, okay? Which is great, but if you're like getting super jacked about this and you want to start right away, I want you to know that you can start with one and like go through a busy season. Get really good at knowing what your van is like, how to speak to guests, how to use your apps, and then scale from there if that's what you want to do. Just get your feet wet first, allow yourself to grow and learn this business. So that's a super important takeaway. Now, one other thing is that you need to know, if you are in like rural Idaho, where we're at, okay, we bought this van for a business primarily. We wanted to make extra money outside of my husband's job because we don't want to be tied to a job anymore. So we bought it strictly for business. Now, the first winter hit and we were like, oh, fuck. We can't rent it out because we are in Idaho. It gets super snowy here and just crickets. Nobody wants to rent RVs here in this season. Now, if you are in a seasonal place for tourism, like we are, there are options. So what we've done for the last 2 years is take it down to Phoenix, Arizona, where the first year, so last winter, we took it and had it managed by a property management company. And that was awesome because we were making a check each and every month. So imagine you have a rental house and you just let a property management company take care of it. That's exactly what we do, or what the van situation is like. We had a contract for them to take care of it. If anything went wrong, they would let us know and they would take care of it, blah, blah, blah. We collect a check on the 21st of each month. We split the profits 50-50. Honestly, it's quite simple. And it was awesome, but this year we're trying it a little bit different. And we are letting our friend, who we love and trust, manage it. Just as we have a friend here managing our van and home. So we cut them every cleaning. We pay him $100. And then we do like the check-in and check-out and all the guest communication. I prefer it that way, and already we've had 3 bookings for the month of November, 2 bookings coming up, and 1 completed. And that is surpassing the bookings that we had for last November with the property management company. So things are looking up. I really like the way we're doing it this year, but we haven't fully completed a season, so we will see how that goes. Now, I just want you to know that even if this seems super out of reach and you're like consuming all of these YouTube videos or articles online about how to start a van rental business, just realize that you're never gonna really know how to do anything until you actually do it. So 3 years ago, I didn't know shit about running a van rental, or I didn't even care to own a van, honestly. And now it's just become a part of my life. And I'm fully confident in any single person, and I don't care what demographic you are or who you are. If you want to do this, you absolutely can. Like, there's no question in my mind. I am not special, nor is my husband. We had no idea how to run this business, but now we completely do, and we've taken so much guesswork out of it. I mean, it's really, we're like collecting $3,000 to $4,000 per month minimum on this van, and we might put an hour effort into it per month. So it's like, if you're scared, do it anyway. And I always think back to this. I would have never had a kid if I had just like pre-planned it, because there's too much to think about. Like, how am I gonna do this? What's gonna go wrong? Like, you're trying to see into the future and trying to do things that aren't even in your existence yet. So the only way to get there is by just doing it. I'm fully confident in you and that you can. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I am seriously here to help. I've got a lot of knowledge from the last 3 years, and I'm happy to share it with you. And also, please subscribe. I will be posting videos in regards to my van rental business, into pushing past fear, and in regards to our Airbnb. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.